Convention Center for the grand launch dinner of LIMA 2025. We have just received news that the motorcade is en route and almost here. And so, without further ado, this is the final call. I repeat, this is the final call for our guests to please enter the hall. Once again, as I've noticed, the left side of the hall is still empty. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do fill up the right-hand side of the hall as we speak. And in just a few moments, we shall be welcoming the VIP entourage, Yang Amat Berhormat Prime Minister of Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, also a friendly reminder to our invited guests to please make way for our drum lines from the Royal Tentera Udara di Raja Malaysia. Please make way. Please clear the red carpet. Thank you. ruang, bagi dia ruang. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, a round of applause as we welcome the arrival of Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Diraja Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, accompanied by the rest of the VIP entourage. Please welcome. To the Right Honourable Prime Minister of Malaysia, to our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem, Negaraku.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats.
Members of the press, kindly make way. Thank you for your kind cooperation.
Yang Amat Berhormat, Prime Minister, Honourable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in tribute to our delegates and warriors who defend their homeland, we invite you to witness our heritage and cultural spirit.
Prepare to witness a humble display of skill and tradition as we present the ancient martial art of Silat by the National Department of Arts and Culture. Please give them a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the ancient martial art of Silat by the National Department of Arts and Culture.
Ladies and gentlemen, Silat is not only a form of self-defense, but a dance of discipline, precision, and spirit that holds on to the Malay adage, biar putih tulang, jangan putih mata, better to prefer death than to choose cowardice. While our special forces employ this deadly martial art in defense of our homeland, as Malaysians, we prefer to conquer your hearts with culture and warmth. With the symbolic banyan tree you see before you, and of course presented the tepat Seri, adorned with golden threads, we present to you a gesture of respect and welcome. Selamat datang from the Malaysian Armed Forces Cultural Troupe. Give them a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a spectacular welcome to Kickstart LIMA 2025. Thank you to the Malaysian Armed Forces Culture Troupe.
We begin with Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon you and selamat datang. We would like to wish Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Diraja Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia. Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Haji Muhammad Sanusi bin Muhammad Noor, Chief Minister of Kedah selaku tuan rumah kita. Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Muhammad Khalid bin Nordin, Minister of Defence Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Syamsul Azri bin Abu Bakar, Chief Secretary to the Government. Yang berbahagia General Datuk Haji Muhammad Nizam bin Haji Jaafar, Chief of Defence Force. Yang berbahagia Inspector General Tan Sri Razaruddin bin Hussain, Inspector General of the Royal Malaysian Police. Yang berhormat Tuan Adli bin Zahari, Deputy Minister of Defence Malaysia. Your Honourable Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand launching dinner of LIMA 2025. We are your Masters of Ceremonies. I am Naz Rahman.
And I am Shafiqa Farahin, and we're here to celebrate the return of Malaysia's premier maritime and aerospace event dedicated to high-level innovation, strategic collaboration, and global engagement. Now, it is guided by the theme Innovate Today, Thrive Tomorrow. LIMA 2025 reflect Malaysia's vision for a safer, more connected, and progressive future.
With over 670 companies from 24 nations gathered here in Langkawi, it is our pleasure to invite the Honourable Minister of Defence, Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Muhammad Khalid bin Nordin, to deliver the welcoming speech to the grand launching dinner of LIMA 2025. Dipersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Malaysia Madani, and a very good evening to all. Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Diraja Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia. Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Haji Muhammad Sanusi bin Muhammad Noor, Chief Minister of Kedah. Yang berbahagia Chief Secretary to the Government of Malaysia, yang berbahagia Chief of Armed Forces, yang berbahagia Inspector General of Police, yang berhormat Deputy Minister of Defence Malaysia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Bagi pihak Kementerian Pertahanan, kami mengalu-alukan dan ucapkan terima kasih kepada semua kerana dapat bersama-sama hadir menyerikan Majlis Perasmian pada malam ini. Lebih lagi kepada tetamu kehormat kita Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Diraja Anwar bin Ibrahim, Perdana Menteri. Terima kasih atas sokongan dan kehadiran Yang Amat Berhormat yang sudah pastinya mengukuh dan melonjakkan LIMA menjadi acara dui tahunan berprestij untuk negara kita. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome all of you to this opening ceremony of the Langkawi International Maritime and Aerospace Exhibition 2025, or LIMA'25. On behalf of the Ministry of Defence, Malaysia, we express our deepest appreciation to all of you for coming all the way to Malaysia to join this prestigious event. We are truly grateful for your presence and support. Ladies and gentlemen, over 3 decades ago, in 1991, LIMA was born out of a vision. It was with a simple but strategic goal to position Malaysia as a maritime and aerospace hub in the Asia Pacific. Today, LIMA continues to be a strategic fixture, not just in our national calendar, but also in the global defense and security ecosystem. LIMA stands out in a truly unique way. It is the only exhibition that integrates both maritime and aerospace domain under a single and strategic umbrella in a real operational environment. Held in the heart of Southeast Asia, at the maritime crossroad of the world, LIMA serves as the gateway to ASEAN's defense and commercial market. And for LIMA 2025, we are pleased to announce that a total of 860 exhibitors from 24 countries are participating, more than LIMA 2023. 426 are international companies, an increase from 299 in LIMA 2023, and 434 local companies, a significant rise from 249 in the previous LIMA. That means an equal number of local and foreign companies. So congratulations to all. In addition, LIMA'25 will feature 15 group country pavilions, with the top 5 largest pavilions being represented by Turkey, France, Russia, South Korea, and China. So we thank you all for your participation. As part of the Static Asset Exhibition, LIMA'25 will display 43 aerospace assets, an increase from 34 in Lima 2023. At the same time, LIMA'25 will also be showcasing 32 static assets for the maritime segment, a rise of almost twice from 19 in the previous Lima. Ladies and gentlemen, to us, Lima is more than an exhibition. It is a reflection of our nation's enduring commitment to defense readiness, technological excellence, and international cooperation. Beyond the commercial engagement and spectacular aerospace and maritime shows, LIMA'25 will also feature an array of excitement and significant milestones. These include the Malaysia Maritime Conference in support of our Maritime Nation agenda, and the signing of numerous memorandum of understanding essential in building and enhancing Malaysia's local defense capacity, and collaboration on research and development and technology transfer that will strengthen our defense capabilities in artificial intelligence, radar system, as well as satellite technologies. Additionally, I'm delighted to share that this year's Lima, in our continuous commitment to local capabilities, we will witness the start of developing our own locally produced military asset, which is the 4x4 armored land vehicle. We thank you, the Prime Minister, for this decision. Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri, ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to thank all who made Lima 2025 a reality, from our organizing teams, armed forces personnel, industry partners, and civil agencies, to our regional and international delegation. Your presence and commitment make Lima such an exceptional event. Particularly, the Ministry of Defense thanks the Prime Minister for gracing this event and for the Government of Malaysia for the continuous support for Lima. May Lima 2025 be a platform that strengthens partnership, unlocks innovation, and fosters a more secure, resilient, and prosperous future for all. Thank you. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Muhammad Khalid bin Nordin, Minister of Defence, for that inspiring address. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to deliver the keynote address and to officially launch Lima 2025, with great honor, we welcome Yang Amat Berhormat Prime Minister Datuk Seri Diraja Anwar bin Ibrahim to the stage.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Saudara Datuk Seri Khalid Nordin, Menteri Pertahanan dan seluruh pimpinan Kementerian Pertahanan yang menyelenggarakan majlis pada malam ini. Saudara saya Datuk Seri Sanusi Makno, Menteri Besar dari Kedah, Ketua Asyik Negara, Parlimen Angkatan Tentera, Ketua Polis Negara dan rakan-rakan yang saya muliakan. Malam ini kita dapat bersama sekadar menyantuni rakan-rakan yang telah menyertai dan memberikan dukungan bagi menjayakan LIMA 2025. Mencatat satu kejayaan yang cukup membanggakan ketimbang tahun lalu dan tahun sebelumnya. Jadi untuk itu saya menyatakan penghargaan kepada Saudara Menteri Pertahanan Datuk Seri Khalid dan seluruh kontingen Kementerian Pertahanan yang telah bekerja bertungkus lumus menjayakan majlis kini. Now, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I notice the presence of many ministers here. Malaysia, as you know, is a maritime nation surrounded by Indian Ocean to Straits of Malacca, South China Sea, and we have seen this cohesive comradeship among ASEAN leaders to ensure and secure peace in the region, but always prepared for the unprecedented consequences. And we are therefore fortunate to have the participation of many of our key neighbors, ranging from Korea, China, India, and of course ASEAN as a pillar, and also participation from Europe, the United States, and swing neighbors. So I think I must therefore commend you for the support, very meaningful, is far more successful than our LIMA in the past, and that of course due to the support of many of the countries that do participate in this venture. And Datuk Seri Khalid have mentioned the need to expose and use this occasion to ensure that people do understand and appreciate new technology, very competitive and very critical to meet our needs and the region's needs, and at the same time to explore the possibilities of collaboration which would also support the indigenous and local Malaysian enterprise. Now, the themes, of course, innovate today and thrive tomorrow, reflecting our shared ambition to shape the future based on the principles of progress, of course, resilience and collaboration. I must state that we are very fortunate, Malaysia, in this region, ASEAN, considered to be one of the most peaceful regions in the world and economically vibrant and able to attract interest, expertise, and investments, including in maritime and aerospace fields. Notwithstanding, then the following question would be, if it is so peaceful and the friendliness between neighboring countries is secured, as I've said, from the Indian Ocean to Straits of Malacca to South China Sea, then why the need to promote LIMA? Now, I think, without exaggeration, I must state that any country, to secure and ensure peace, there must be preparedness and must be able to appreciate the changing circumstances, the state of the art in the industry. And you have seen in the past years in this exhibition and this year's LIMA, the changing capacity. From the report I have seen, the change, not only unprecedented, the pace of change, particularly with new technology and AI, is exceptional. And it is precisely for this reason that we find the world's foremost exhibitions in defense and commercial aerospace spheres and maritime is displayed for us to learn, share, and see. So I must again reiterate my profound appreciation because to have 860 exhibitors coming all the way to this beautiful island of Langkawi, I would say one of the most peaceful and most beautiful islands you can find in this region. I need an applause for that, to appreciate. To appreciate Langkawi. I mean, many of you are army personnel, technocrats, and from the business community, do take some days off. This is Langkawi. Exhibition is, of course, of paramount importance, your primary objective here. But please understand and appreciate that this happens to be the Shangri-La and the Nirvana of the tourism industry. You can bathe in the seas of Langkawi throughout the year. It's warm and pleasant. We don't have winter here. So please do spend some time and dress yourself decently, of course, because the Menteri Besar is here. But I would certainly urge you to take fullest opportunity. This historic place, an island of legends, of a great historical significance and beauty and serenity. So focus on the exhibition and build up new strategic partners, particularly in defense industry, both maritime and aerospace. But other than the focus on the maritime aerospace fields that you will have fullest opportunity to observe, particularly tomorrow, please do make full use of your stay in this beautiful island of Langkawi. You know, we also take this opportunity to continue some of our collaboration among neighbors, both in terms of joint border committees, Malacca Streets Patrol, trilateral cooperation arrangements, mechanisms which have yielded tangible security outcomes, particularly in the maritime safety. So I think I would certainly appreciate that this growing collaboration. Malaysia stands as one committed to peace, engage with all countries. We ascribe to the ASEAN position of centrality, takes a very strong, committed position to engage with all our neighboring countries and partners, East and West, United States, China, India, Australia, and the rest. And I think this, for me, means truly strategic engagements with partners that will secure and ensure peace for the present and future. This, again, is vital as we seek to strengthen our local defense ecosystem and build self-reliance. Now, at the global stage, we are, of course, quite strong in our views in advocating international peace and security. And our participation in peacekeeping efforts through the United Nations has been ongoing for decades. And we also emphasize on the need for deployable capacities and capabilities, including training and support for women, peace, and security agenda. So again, let me express my profound thanks to all of you, ministers and senior officials from various countries and companies who took time off and participate in this LIMA exhibition to portray your spirit of cooperation and taking Malaysia as a great friend. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Yang Amat Berhormat Prime Minister, for your insight and your clarion call as well, as LIMA 2025 reaffirms Malaysia's ambition to be at the forefront of aerospace and maritime technological innovation. Langkawi Kedah
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves into your seats for an exciting voyage into the history and legacy of Lima. Lima 2025, honoring our legacy, embracing the future. Innovate today, thrive tomorrow. This is the beginning where history meets hope. Here in Langkawi, we witness the strength that define our nation's defense.
Bravo, Charlie. Mission accomplished. Return to base. If you ain't first, you're last.
This journey began on the battlefield, from the era of World War II, where combat vehicles roared across Malaya, to the establishment of the armed forces post-independence. Vosper Boat Patrol, Caribou, and Alouette 3 helicopters stood as early witnesses to our commitment to defend the homeland. From air, sea, land, every step carried meaning. The tense moments of the emergency and confrontation periods showcased the bravery of our soldiers with frigates and light tanks, the Navy's first fleet, the Air Force's first combat aircraft, all etched into history, never to be forgotten. Since its inception, Lima has stood as Southeast Asia's premier defense and maritime exhibition. From its humble beginnings, it has grown into a globally respected stage, drawing nations, defense leaders, and innovators from across the world. Lima has not only showcased advanced defense technologies, but has also fostered international collaborations, reinforcing Malaysia's role as a key player in global security dialogues. It is here in Langkawi that nations come together to exchange ideas, forge alliances, and shape the future of defense. Today, Malaysia stands tall with modern strength and cutting-edge technology. From the FA-18 Hornets and Sukhoi Su-30 dominating the skies, Scorpion-class submarines slicing through the depths, and PT-91M Pendekar tanks braving the terrain. Each is a testament to our defense prowess. Advanced technologies empower our special forces training, night operations with infrared vision, and the captivating Lima demonstrations that awe the world. This is the face of Malaysia's defense, standing strong on the global stage. The future awaits with promises of sophistication, autonomous vehicles, advanced combat drones, stealth fighter jets powered by AI, and next-generation warships equipped with energy weapons. Urban warfare simulations with exoskeleton armored soldiers. Digital holographic briefings. This is Malaysia's bold vision for defense. The future of Lima begins now. Malaysia's defense evolution reflects its rising stature on the global stage. From peacekeeping missions to strategic alliances, Malaysia's commitment to global security has been unwavering. Lima stands as a testament to this journey, representing not just Malaysia's defense strength, but its leadership in fostering regional and international cooperation. Together as one, defending the dignity and sovereignty of our homeland. Malaysian soldiers salute the flag a symbol of strength and unity. Air, sea, and land formations stand resolute, reflecting our nation's steadfastness. A high-tech military robot steps forward, symbolizing the integration of technology and defense. It halts behind a senior officer, gradually merging into the leader, embodying the synergy of human strength and advanced innovation in protecting Malaysia. With courage and unwavering spirit, the leader stands proudly before the world. This is Malaysia's future. Welcome to Lima 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, from air, sea to land, Malaysia stands tall on the global stage. To capture that very spirit with a song that echoes our nation's dreams, as Langkawi Kedah stands in the eyes of the world, we welcome national icon and queen of rock Malaysia, Ella. legend. Thank you, Ella.
As we continue the celebrations this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to enjoy Malaysia's gastronomical delights, one course at a time, prepared specially by St. Regis Langkawi. To Yang Amat Berhormat Prime Minister and the VIP entourage, we would like to invite you to please take your seats. They're ready right behind you. Dipersilakan menjamu selera. And meanwhile, for our guests, the buffet lines are open. And please enjoy our hospitality. Our first course is being served to our VIPs as we speak.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do want to tease a bit of what's being served right now at the buffet line. We do have a special Malaysian delight that is indeed the ayam percik, or a barbecued chicken served with barbecue sauce. And we've also got laksa asam. Laksa asam is a form of white noodle served in fish broth with condiments. What else did we see just now in the buffet area?
Well, if you take a look close up, we've got a local delight called nasi tomato, tomato rice. And you can combine it with all sorts of Western as well as local delights. We've got beef